Here's something most service-based businesses don't understand about how social media actually works. When you post a video on Instagram, it is geo-indexing all of your content. Like, they obviously know where your business is, and more important.
Number 7, natural curiosity. Most people move through life accepting the world as it is presented to them. They hear an explanation, nod along, and move on. But a small percentage of people cannot do that. They have to pull the thread. They need to know why the thing works, how the thing works, not just that it does. And this instinct is actually a measurable cognitive advantage. Recent psychology research published in the Journal of Research in Personality directly links natural curiosity to high...
Moms, sweet, smoke. I just can't let that go.
I know. So what we gonna do about Sweet?
See, it's a shitty situation, but I gotta let it play out a little longer, okay?
Okay, but be careful. We ain't trying to lose you again.
That's right, sis. Good looking out.
Hey, Carl! I got a rap to you, Holmes. I know a guy who knows a guy who handles freight containers down on the docks. He saw one of the containers was loading up cars and...
problem-solving performance through a mechanism called cognitive flexibility, which is your brain's capacity to shift perspectives, question inherited assumptions, and integrate new information without defaulting to familiar patterns. A 2019 study by researchers at the University of California found that curious individuals showed significantly stronger memory encoding during learning. And it's because curiosity activates the hippocampus and triggers dopamine release, essentially putting your brain into a high absorption state. Curiosity is not something you either have or you do not. It is a habit trained through deliberate practice. Every time you pause on something and genuinely investigate how or why it works, you are conditioning your brain to think more adaptively. That instinct, compounded daily over years, is one of the most powerful cognitive advantages a person can build. So just being curious and trying to understand something from first principles will make you inevitably smarter. Number 6, daily walking. You do not need a gym membership, a supplement stack, or a complex morning routine to get measurably smarter. All you need is a 10-minute walk outside. Walking even just 5 to 20 minutes a day triggers the release of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, a protein that neuroscientists have described as fertilizer for the brain. BDNF promotes the growth of new neurons, which supports neuroplasticity, strengthens synaptic connections, and actively supports the hippocampus, the region responsible for memory consolidation and spatial reasoning. A 20-year study found that consistent daily walking reduces dementia risk by up to 25%. People walking 5,000 steps on average has shown a 3-year delay in cognitive decline. Walking 7,500 steps showed a delay by up to 7 years. So just by walking consistently and daily, not only are you making yourself smarter, but you are also reducing your risk of diseases and slowing down the inevitable cognitive decline. And it's crazy to think that we've evolved into a civilization that promotes a sedentary lifestyle, that working 40 hours a week and sitting on a desk 8 hours a day equates to success. Which science evidently shows is literally killing you slowly and making you dumber, but we all must work and contribute because it is fundamentally essential to survive in this world. So prioritize and incorporate walking daily. The net positive impact holistically on your life is undeniable. Not only will you be smarter, but you'll also reduce and delay cognitive decline. it's probably a good time for you to take a walk, but after you finish this video, number 5, a nutrient-rich, diversified diet. Your brain accounts for roughly 2% of your total body weight, yet it consumes 20% of your entire caloric intake. It is the most metabolically expensive organ in your body that is perpetually running as the body's centralized command center for your movements, breathing, thinking, emotion, vision, and every process that regulates and controls the body. And the majority of people are fueling it with ultra-processed, nutrient-hollow food, and then they're confused about why they feel mentally sluggish and fatigued.
Oh, already teaching them to customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
No. Matt.
I have prepared Thomas's breakfast for you to savor together.
Thanks, Tom. Hey, are English muffins from England?
A balanced diet consistently rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, B vitamins, leafy greens, whole grains, and healthy unsaturated fats directly supports neuronal function, synaptic plasticity, and neuroplasticity, which is your brain's ability to physically rewire itself in response to new information and experiences. A 2015 study found that individuals on a Mediterranean-style diet showed significantly better cognitive performance and potentially up to 30% lower risk of cognitive impairment compared to a low-fat control group. There is biology behind feeling mentally slow after eating junk food. Processed sugar rapidly spikes blood glucose and then crashes it, depriving the prefrontal cortex of the stable energy it needs for focus, reasoning, and complex decision making. Your brain is the engine and food is your fuel. You wouldn't want to fill your car up with watered-down contaminated gas unless you're an idiot. And eating junk is the equivalent. So be more mindful of what you eat, because science says having a nutrient-rich diet will improve cognition and your life. Number 4, adopting a growth mindset. Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck ran a series of studies on school children that produced one of the most counterintuitive findings in modern psychology. The strongest predictor of long-term academic success was not measured IQ, access to resources, or even hours of studying. It was what the child believed about their own intelligence. Dweck identified 2 distinct belief systems. People operating under a fixed mindset believe their intelligence is a static trait that is inherited and unchangeable. So failure becomes a threatening evidence of a permanent ceiling. People operating under a growth mindset believe ability is developed through effort and learning. So failure becomes information rather than identity. A 2019 study published in Nature involving 12,000 students confirmed that a growth mindset intervention directly and significantly improved academic outcomes. The neurological mechanism is simply believing growth is possible keeps you in the learning loop. You take action, encounter difficulty, extract the lesson, adjust, and go again. That cycle, repeated consistently, is not motivational language. It is the actual structural process through which intelligence develops. The people who grow the most throughout their lives are almost always the ones who learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Keep trying, make mistakes, learn from them, and iterate. Failing is part of the process of learning and growing. Number 3, self-belief and supportive social environment. You've probably had people in your life who blindly agreed with everything you did. Every bad idea, every wrong turn, every questionable decision met with an insincere nod of approval. And then you have had the people who looked you dead in the eye, told you that you were wrong, explained why, and pushed you to do better. Not because they were against you, but because they genuinely believed you are capable of more. And science says the second person is cognitively making you smarter. Psychologist Robert Rosenthal's Pygmalion effect study demonstrated that teacher expectations alone produced measurable IQ score gains in students who were simply believed in more. The expectation of growth held by someone whose judgment you respect is not just motivational, it is neurologically activating. Your brain responds to perceived belief by increasing cognitive effort, expanding risk tolerance, and sustaining persistence through difficulty. So the people around you are not only shaping and raising your intelligence, but they're pushing you to continuously improve. That's probably why they say you are who you surround yourself with. It is truly an organic environment that fosters progression through a persistent, optimistic feedback loop. Be extremely cautious and deliberate who you choose to surround yourself with. It's directly and actively influencing your intelligence. Number 2, teaching and mentoring others. If you want to find the gaps in your own understanding, try explaining a concept you know to someone who knows absolutely nothing about it. You will discover exactly where your comprehension falls apart. Scientists call this phenomenon the protege effect, and it is one of the most reliable and available cognitive tool to increase and improve intelligence. A study published in Contemporary Educational Psychology found that students who prepared to teach material to others showed significantly better learning outcomes and metacognitive awareness than students who simply studied the same material for an exam. The researchers concluded that the act of preparing to teach forces the brain to organize information into a coherent, transmittable structure, identify gaps in reasoning, and build a deeper depth of understanding that passive absorption never produces. When you explain something...
When business slowed, Hank asked Copilot in Excel how to help bring back the $1 slice. Suddenly, Hank says, "You gotta try this place," kind of thing.
All right, thank you.
Hank makes the pizza, Copilot handles the spreadsheets.
I mean, we all do it. You see a line, have no idea what it's for, but your brain is like, should I join it? It's crazy.
You are not retrieving a memory. You are organizing, simplifying, and reconstructing an understanding in real time. And every reconstruction either reinforces the architecture or reveals where it is missing a wall. The best teachers and educators in the world are admired not because they know the most, but because they can take complexity and translate it with a clarity that a complete beginner can understand and build on. Go find opportunities to...
Well done. Brilliant drive. intelligent. Somebody gonna be mad at you for screwing up their ride. Move your car!
Hey, CJ, how's it going with that crazy bitch, eh?
Popped her, just about to fix the tire. Should be back any minute.
Okay, careful with that puncture repair shit. It's nasty stuff.
Will do. Later, man. Man, stuff is disgusting. Oh, shit. All over my clothes. My car! All right, fool! Our blankets are soft. Come on, bitch! Well, look at that, a gun. You enjoying your day?
Pinche morenos, lárguense. ¿Dónde vas? ¿De cuál barrio?
Keep that bitch
¡Ay,
down.
van corriendo los
Hit
putos!
me. Hey, sorry, homie.
Traffic jams make me cry.
You got heart, huh? I'm late for Dr. Oswald's lecture.
Hey, baby girl, where you going? ¿Qué onda, homie?
That's no way to treat a lady.
Once, pero ya estuvo.
Insert music. You on brand or something? You need to move. I want to immigrate from here. Appreciate that. Thanks. You hit. You hit me. Hey, that's public property.
I'm right on his ass.
Come on, go. You fucked up here.
Gave me a
Come on in, let's do this. The government.
wanna fight, asshole? You really want to fight me? Hey, bitch.
Hiya.
Have you felt the love of a woman?
I know what you mean. Sucks.
Not pumpkin.
See you later, handsome.
Careful, I'm wearing open toe. I've got one time on my ass, man. I said, darling, I've got both. You smell like an old lady. Yeah, me? Look at you, pathetic bitch. You think I got issues? I'll get to America. I want to be alone with my... No!
We got a 1081 in Warrior. Contact map on a motorbike.